For over a decade, one of our display windows looked like this. But nothing lasts forever. See the Svengoolie tribute window at Alternate Reality.
Coming right up is DC News number 158. It's going to be an All World's Finest update. We're going to talk about new female artist on a Superman book. We're going to toss that around a little bit. Also, a couple of Harley Quinn stories. She's going to team up with Lobo in an annual, and she's going to be getting her own series. So look forward to that. We're going to flesh all that out. Superboy is going to lose Justin Jordan. We're going to let you know where he's going. And DC does some fishing for a mighty big fish. All that and more coming right up. Here at Alternate Reality, we respect our history, which is why you save 20% off on all your purchases on the 20th of every month. Alternate Reality first opened its doors on the 20th of August, 1994. And to celebrate, we have a Founders Day sale on the 20th of every single month. Doesn't matter what day of the week it falls on, you save 20% off on all your purchases on the 20th of every month. And that's just another way you save more money here at Alternate Reality.
Bo insists that he's not a naked lunatic, and that it's just a Three's Company level misunderstanding. We're going to run through the DC news while he's still a free man.
Hey, what's this button do? DC Comic Book News, episode 158, Maximum Baloney.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bocephus,
Yeah.
what time is it?
DC news time, and the sun's out. It's over there.
DC News Time! Coming to you from this place. We are on the road once again. We're visiting the defunct comic shop locations on the south side of the city of Chicago. We are in the Green Oak Shopping Center in Oak Lawn, visiting the second comic book store Oak Lawn, Illinois ever had. Oak Lawn, of course, is a suburb of the
They had
city of
more than
Chicago.
one?
Oak Lawn has had a couple of comic book stores over the years. Their second store that Oak Lawn had was called Moons of Uranus, and right behind me where the nail salon was, that's where it stood for almost 20 years. And you know,
Did they do nails too?
no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They did comics.
Yeah, maybe they
did
should've.
comics. They are no longer in this location, though. They have moved. They have gone on to bigger and better things, I am sure. But
I remember them. They sold Jones Soda.
yes, they sold Jones Soda. One of their claims to fame was they sold Jones Soda. But of course, the place where everybody on the south side goes to get their new comics is Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics, especially my DC comics, are 15% off every day for everyone. This world's finest update is going to start off with a possible new artist on the Superman books. Who?
Well, DC, after getting a lot of people complaining about the fact that the new 52 seems to be something created and written by only guys.
I've heard that, yes.
So they're going to be launching some brand new series from female writers, and one of the Superman books,
Yes.
although they wouldn't say which one, will
Okay.
be taken over by a female artist.
Oh, I don't think it'll be Superman Unchained.
No, Jim Lee will be working on Superman Unchained until he drops dead. Although,
Well, I don't know about that either.
well, no, you know what I bet was going to happen?
He was going to work on Justice League till he dropped dead. That
Jim-
ended around issue 7.
Jim Lee's going to draw the first 6 issues of Superman Unchained. Someone's going to come in and do 6 more issues, and then Lee's going to come back and do 13 through whatever, because he's not going to do a monthly book.
Will she draw him with a great big bulge?
She could.
Could hope so.
Could be a big bulge. The bulgy guy.
It's going to be even harder to cover with no trunks.
That's why they call him Superman.
Meanwhile, Harley Quinn and Lobo are going to team up in the Injustice Annual. What's an Injustice Annual?
Well, you know, Injustice is the comic based on the video game.
Oh,
It's-
that Injustice.
Well, Tom Taylor's going to write, who writes the Injustice Enemies Among Us series.
Right.
He's doing an annual which will have Harley Quinn face off against Lobo. Taylor's also the new guy taking over Earth 2 after James Robinson. He says his run will revolve around the new Batman, although the question I have to ask is, James Robinson created the new Batman.
Right.
James Robinson knows who the new Batman is.
Right.
Is Taylor obligated to follow his choice for being the new Batman?
Well, it all depends. If Robinson outs who the new Batman is before he leaves, yeah, I guess he's stuck with it.
Well, no, he's not going to say anything. Robinson's basically nobody's asked him about it. He's been pretty cool about it.
Speaking of Harley Quinn, DC is talking about a new series for her.
Well, they're not even talking about it. This is going to happen this November. Harley Quinn, a new ongoing, written by husband and wife Amanda Khan and Jimmy Palmiotti. An unknown artist will take over issue number 2 because issue number 1 will use 18 different artists. The story for the first issue is this. Harley Quinn is fully aware of the fact that she's got her own comic book. She's going to interview every artist and they're going to draw a page and she's going to psychoanalyze all of them. So,
okay.
18 different artists for issue number 1, and then a new regular pencil will take over issue number 2. And I don't think a Harley Quinn series is going to sell longer than a year.
The last Harley Quinn series ran 30, 40 issues.
Yeah, but she's goofy.
Yeah, she is goofy,
and
but
quirky and kills people.
a lot of
people.
people. Yeah, but a lot of people like Harley Quinn. There's a big,
Yes.
big fan base for Harley Quinn out there.
Yeah, there is out there. A lot of people go to cons dressed up like Harley Quinn. They love it.
Meanwhile, over in Superboy, he's about to lose Justin Jordan.
Justin Jordan walked away from the book. It's not a very negative spin. He just decided to leave the book and do some other stuff because he's staying on Green Lantern's New Guardians. He announced he was leaving. Basically, people found he was leaving. I guess someone was sitting next to him at a bar in San Diego and they heard it. And then they told Rich Johnson, he reported it. And then Jordan on his Twitter thing said, yes, I'm leaving the book, but it isn't because I hate DC.
Okay, now,
Which everyone who leaves DC seems to say, which sort of tells you the way things are going at DC, don't they?
well, DC ought to do something about that. Our last story involves DC doing a little fishing. They're sitting on the dock of the bay,
Serious fishing.
and they heard that there was this great big whale that just got out from Marvel, and so they took their little fishing pole and they threw it out there, and they're hoping to snag who?
John Romita Jr.'s Marvel exclusive is about to end. John Romita Jr. has never done anything for anybody other than Marvel, other than his Image limited series, The Gray Area. So DC is making an offer to him. They said, look, if you come over here and work for us, we will give you Batman and Superman to write and draw. Basically, they're telling Greg Pak and Jay Lee, get the hell out of here. If we get Romita Jr., both of you are off the book. Which seems really, really ignorant on DC's part. I don't know.
What was that last thing you were saying in the last story about people leaving
About
DC?
people leaving.
Perhaps that is a reason why. And that's it.
I don't think it's going to happen because Romita's not. If Romita left, for one, his dad would disown him. So I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't think Marvel's going to let him get away.
No.
I don't think that's going to happen. But you can always dream. And that's it. We're done. We're finished out of here. Got no more DC news. Go to the store's website. Check out all the DC news Bo sends me that I post up there. Bo,
Yes.
where do they go?
Sarah, let them know.
It's the partially hydrogenated part of a complete breakfast. www.myalternatereality.com.
So go to the store's website. Check out all his news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
Maybe John Romita's son's son would work for DC.
The son of his son of his son of
Yes,
his son.
yeah.
That could happen.
John Romita the third.
That could happen, but I doubt it.
Actually, it's a girl, so it's not going to happen.
Bye.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.